morning. And I'm coming, don't worry. I'm here. I don't get this. Okay, let me just. There we go. Using some new software today, so good morning. Hello. I hope you can hear me. Let me boost that up just a little bit. Oh. I gotta turn down get some feedback there. Change that. How is everybody? Good morning. It's March 5th, 2018. And this is what's on my mind. Sean's morning coffee. Let's just try to turn that off there. Where's the remote? Hopefully that will be better. There should be no audio. I can bump up that. There is sound coming where there shouldn't be sound. Yeah, so hello. Perfect. So, yes, good morning. This is What's on My Mind, Sean's morning coffee. Trying out some different software. We're here in the command center. So, I'd like to welcome to the Serving God Podcast Network. This is my morning coffee, What's on My Mind, my daily vlog, just telling you what's going on with us. So let's jump right into it. So I'm excited to tell everybody tonight. Ella's going to be by. We're going to be doing a father-daughter podcast. Got the coffee here. That's the first thing on there. On the notes. I'm probably going to have Jerome come by too, so maybe he'll be a guest. Looking forward to that. You know, Jerome has daughters, and you know he's a good man. I know he has a past like all of us. We're not always happy about our past, but you know what? Jesus, he looks at our heart. You know what's in our heart. You know. And Jerome is one of the most loving, caring guys that I know. Oh yeah. So, next up on the list. When Ella's here, I'm going to try, stay away from religion and stuff. People complain, maybe. I want Ella to be happy when she's here too. I want us to talk and have a good time. And really have a good conversation. It's exciting for me to have that she wants to come over and visit me and spend time together, and she wants to do podcasting too, so it's cool. So I texted her already this morning, and we're texting back and forth, and then it was just like, I gotta go, I need more sleep, Dad, something like that. Yeah, I get up about 4, let me just find her message. I need to sleep. I'll text later. Types and spells like me, huh? Okay, so I have 2 main goals today. First off is to get the legal paperwork done so I can go to the bank and get a bank account and get this officially a non-profit organization, that we are all working together. There are a lot of big things and reasons for that. Oh, well, there's a hole there. You gotta fix that, huh? So that's the main thing. There's a lot of reasons, and after that is preparing for the podcast with Rob Decker tomorrow. But with the legal paperwork, it's for the fundraising, and the operating costs associated with this. It's not a lot, but I'm going not like solo, but I'm making my own way in the world in a sense. I'm really going to be trying to do different, I have different opportunities that I'm looking at, and I don't want to get too much into it, but basically, not just podcasting, but serving God. That's my full-time commitment. That also includes, studying God's Word, studying apologetics, being active in the community, being active with my friends and family, just caring for people, helping people, and just doing the best that I can in those regards. So when it comes to buying equipment, like Fraser was saying about microphones and just I'm just asking everybody just to put it on pause for a moment, because hopefully by the end of the week we'll have the Patreon, GoFundMe, and any money that you would spend like that we'll put into the system. In the beginning, I don't think I'm going to be able to give tax receipts to go incorporated or to be a charity where you can get or give tax receipts. You got to pay money. I think a lot of money. I think $400. We'll look into that, but right now it's just getting the base set, getting the groundwork set that we can grow and expand at a proper rate and have good level quality. I'm really focused to, like, again, the Serving God Podcast Network. I really want to help the other guys and promote them and make a good package. And also, this is the idea, we're a network. So I have my show and you're a guest. You have your show and I'm a guest. And we've been talking about this for a long time, but with my weed smoking, my ADHD, all those things, they were holding me back. And now I'm just happy to say that I'm on track, I'm refreshed, my mind is clear. Last time was 524 days sober. And I have no problem that when I went back home for a vacation that I had a little puff here and whatnot, but I should have left it there. But I have an addictive personality. I'm not going to say I will never ever smoke again, but like I was talking with my crisis center guy, which I'm no longer in a crisis school, and peace to, I don't know if I can say his name, Alex. He said he was going to check things out. What an awesome guy. It really touches my heart, to connect with someone like that. Like group therapy for our ADHD group, we're not allowed to continue like in contact with them or have like a relationship, and it really sucks to me, but who knows down the road. That's part of it. I really want to get into volunteer work and helping people in different places in different ways. I want to study theology, I want to study philosophy, and I want to study, if possible, psychology. I really want to help people. I don't want to just be a self-taught guy helping people and giving good advice. Like, I really want to go to school and line everything up properly. And that's why, getting help, and we were talking about this, me and Jerome, too, just as Christians, we have to confess our sins. Not just to God, but to those around us and to ourselves. And if you're not a Christian, it's the same thing though. If you have problems in your life, you got to admit them sometimes, and be aware of them and move forward. So let's keep moving along. We're already 10 minutes of Sean rambling. So yeah, bank account soon, GoFundMe, Patreon. It's going to help me as a person, but as the guy doing a lot of the work, or I don't want to say most of the work, because making content and having good conversations is just as much or more is more value, I think. But again, now being more organized, I can write. And it's the same thing when I was talking to Jerome, like we're making tracks. I haven't been able to sit down and write. I'm a writer. I love poetry. I love writing stories. I love writing, even when I was doing email marketing to make an email newsletter, or customer support to write a step-by-step guide for either customers, or I used to write support documentation as well for co-workers, and so I love that kind of thing. It's cool, and that's down the list somewhere. But I'll say it now, it's awesome to apply these knowledge and experience from work or from day-to-day life, and to apply it here and really serving God. And I really want to help everybody, lift everybody up, and I want to bring value to your life, like I want to do things for everybody. So I don't know if I'm going to need to operate as a business, just Sean Vachon in my name. More than likely I might do something like that, but it's right now I'm in a place in my life where everything is changing very quickly. But like guys like Fraser, he come over and he'd bring food, and can kind of be embarrassing for me, but no, that's my brother, and he knows oh, Sean's all over the place. And then even when I wasn't, he was cool. He'll come over and bring food. It's the same. His heart is so big, so good. Yesterday I was singing, and in our private group I was just playing videos, and I just wanted to express that too. There's nothing more, not to push my belief on anyone, but there's nothing more that I want than for Fraser to know Jesus Christ. Not just to say it. I want him to feel it, and I want him to have that experience in his life. And you know what too? And his son William too. Everything trickles down, and it's by choice, free will relationship. It has nothing. People on the outside, they think, religion, you're gonna jam it down your throat, but they don't understand it's about choice and about having a relationship with God. And you're walking down the street and the sun is shining on your face, and you see a rainbow, and you bump your head on something, and and as you bump your head, you look down and there's a $20 bill on the ground. Yeah, coincidence, but I'm telling you, when you're walking with the Lord, it all comes together like that, and it's really cool. So, and also for paying the staff, it's important for us to have this bank account, and etc., etc. So soon we're going to have a board meeting. Once the bank account is set and the paperwork, I can show it and share it. So far as I know, myself, Fraser, Jerome, I haven't heard anything from Rob. The other night, he was on fire though. He's always on fire, writing and typing comments. So I want to get more input on him. I don't want him to think that we're just here to use him and abuse him and take from him. I want the same thing. First off, I really want to hear his music. I really want to hear his praise and worship music, because that's deep, man. It comes from the heart. Excited too about having Sharon on the team. She's starting to post in the private group. I should have added her a long time ago. Not everybody knows how to use computers or Facebook or is fast at it, so maybe I'm wrong, but I'm getting the sense that she's kind of learning a bit, and that's why I want maybe to get her on Skype, and I just love it, her passion. She's coming, and that was a big thing for me. Just every day I see her put in Jesus loves you and putting these nice things, sharing out to the world. And when she was telling me how she went to Jerusalem, oh, I cannot wait. I cannot explain to everybody where we're going to be going with everything. Only God, only Jesus. He puts that vision in my head, and he's bringing that. So we're going to have a Serving God Podcast Network board meeting, board of directors. So far, me, myself, Fraser, Jerome, Sharon, and Rob, as far as I know. Frank, I don't know. Frank's in America. I don't know if he can be a board member or not. And he doesn't seem to, depending on where his mood is at, and it's the same thing for me, Preparing for the podcast of Rob Decker, God, the creator of the universe, tomorrow. I'm a little bit behind, somewhat. I got the ideas and the thoughts and the writing. Just got to make up the videos and stuff, and but the same thing. What do we got here? Rob is on the ball and sees a big picture, and I think he understands where I am at, or at least I can explain things. I think I'm just, maybe not today, but maybe later on today, I'm going to make another video, just explain me, who I am, where I come from. I haven't really done that. Maybe that's something I got to do, make my own testimony video. So that's what I say here, part 2. Break down Sean's life. Maybe we'll do another morning coffee or afternoon coffee. Food, eating. Yeah, I've been eating junk food a little bit. Tim Hortons, man, they roll up the rim again. Right now I'm drinking French vanilla, just with honey, natural honey. no milk. But the eye rash is coming back a little bit, so I gotta really drink more water and stay away from dairy. What do we got here? Medicine, shifting moods, balancing sleep, and again, eye rash milk. The new medication is working great. But yeah, when I first got up this morning, I took my medicine at 3:45. I couldn't really fall back to sleep. I just got up, but it was kind of like, bleh. But here, my meds are kicking in and I feel good. Clear mind. The Wellbutrin is working really great. It's going to be another week before it's really kicking in, and then a month for it to really. I'm looking forward to going back to see the psychiatrist and to continue with following up with the doctors. And oh, doctor, my memory is not good, or my focus, or I have a little bit of brain fog, but I don't think so. So I'm going to say hello to my best friend Curtis. He was asking me if I was doing blogs, and I said yes, doing my morning coffee. And I get it, sometimes not everybody wants to listen to a 2-hour conversation of 2, 3, 4 guys rambling on, but United Against the Enemy the other night, our second episode on Lost. We were 4 guys, but in spirit we were really 5 guys with Rob's input. I think it was our best one. Forget about the technical difficulties or the quality not meeting my standard, but the conversation. And I know I've said this before, but we're really going to start moving forward in taking clips, especially like I was showing Jerome yesterday. And Jerome's ready to come over every day. I'm excited for that. And we're going to be doing a daily Bible study probably, and hooking up with Frank. And I'm going to be taking a back seat, and I'm excited for that. Just to be doing engineer, man in the mixer, man in the cameras, doing the titles and overlays, and just taking a more management position, and to have their shows too. Jerome's show, a Frank show. I know Frank, he probably ain't gonna watch this, but there's got to be a Frank show. Frank is the heart of the Serving God Podcast Network. And I love you, brother. You mean so much to me. And, I can't wait to see where things are at in a year, 2 years, when all of us are in a better place financially, emotionally. I want to go to America. I want to go to Brooklyn. We're already 20 minutes in. Let's get going. So, Curtis, we were talking about gun control. We're talking about how we've changed and become, conservative, looking at the gender issues and the social justice things. And it was laughing, I went from being a left liberal atheist to, a conservative. I am literally, I just got my email a few days ago, don't forget to renew your conservative membership, Canadian Conservative Party. I am a member of the Conservative Party. It's crazy, huh? Never thought of that. I paid my membership fee, and I'm in there. Next on the list, guns, hunting. Shout out to my boy Mike at Corbeck, the podcast network. Guys, this is another thing. We have another network that I really only put the Father-Daughter-Show on. But once this is at a good spot, then we're going to start putting stuff there. Rob Decker, fitness videos, health videos. This is it. Rob has his website, for himself. I want to promote that. And I was saying too, someday I want to be on the, in California, on the beach. I'm from the Maritimes, Nova Scotia. I've seen the Atlantic Ocean with my own eyes, but I ain't never seen the Pacific Ocean. I want to shake that guy's hand, give him a hug, and really just say thank you in person, and I'm talking about going forward for the future. I know we're going to do so many good things. more shout outs to the guys at my old job, Big B, Brandon, Conville. Conville is actually in the Team Serving God Podcast Network. As we roll things out, I'm going to get him on here. He's more a nighttime guy, so I'll probably have to get him to talk with Fraser. And that's what I love about Fraser. Fraser could talk to anybody. Robert, another guy, I'm going to have to send him a text because I just love talking with him. We used to have really amazing conversations. All the Corvette guys, I know I'm forgetting people. Things are getting situated here at home, moving things around. Been doing some spring cleaning, you know. Which goes on to my next point here. I miss my girlfriend, or my ex-girlfriend. I don't know where we are with our relationship, but I miss her. And, you know, looking at the messages from when I had my breakdown, you know, there are things like cleaning and housework that she was nervous that if someday we were to, you know, move in together, that we have different style. And I understand that, but at the same time, you know, I live my life, but that doesn't mean I can't live with someone and adjust myself, because I have done it. You know, I have been married. So, and even like I said, the past couple months, I was really trying, but I miss her, and I'm just gonna pray. Because I really miss her so much. I love her so much, and it's hard for me. You know, I don't want to get emotional, but I miss it when like we would meet each other halfway, you know, on the bike riding, and you know, it would be always so funny that I'm going like it's two lane, like, you know, and there would be a divider sometimes in the middle, and like she's going this way and I'm going that way, and I'd have to cross over and follow behind her, and I miss that. I miss just spending time with her, and I really, really ask Jesus to help me with this. I know she don't watch this, and if we can't get back together, that's life, you know. But I owe her so much. I owe her better, more than just an apology. But you know, computer stuff is coming along too. Files on my computer getting organized. You know, like I said, I'm sober. My head is clear. I know that was a concern. She said she can't know where my head is at, and I haven't really texted her and told her yet that I told her when I come back from my vacation that I was going to stop, because I told her that I was smoking, and I didn't stop. So you know, honestly, I lied. I said I was going to do something, I didn't. And you know what? That's the consequence of sin, people. You lose relationships, they get broken, and so if I don't ever see her again, that's my fault. Again, excited to take the work experience, IT and computer experience, marketing, all that, and put it into the Serving God Podcast Network. Slam it with my favorite things to talk about: Jesus. Talking about Jesus all day. God, theology, philosophy. We're reaching out, adding new members. We're networking too. Getting in contact with other people on YouTube and Facebook. But what's most important to me is the relationships that we're forming and developing, the friendships here. You know, we finished the podcast the other day. It was just, the energy and the vibe was so good. Got to start moving things on YouTube. Got to start fixing up the website more, work on my calendar, to-do list. And I just don't feel so lost right now. Emotionally more stable. But again, I miss Gladys. I really miss her, and you know, if it's it, it's it. This is a normal week. You see that I'm doing my morning coffee. I'm going to finish this, post my Bible verse, and just get going, man. Wednesday, outreach lunch at Livingstone Presbyterian Church. Can't miss that. Same thing for church on Sunday. I wanted to go yesterday, but I had my meeting with the Crisis Center guy. Can't miss any more church. I got to sing and, you know, sing. really love to be getting closer to the boys, yeah, Fraser, Frank, and bringing Jerome in, and he has such passion, and he's close with the Lord. So I know that God has put in his mind and in his heart the vision of what's going on here. And it's exciting to have that support, to have someone that has that desire, that's burning, that just wants to come here and preach the word. I'm going to reach out to Luciano soon. I'm not in that crisis, but I'm not 100%. I don't want to yell and shout at him. I don't want to belittle him. Every person has their own relationship with God, and I don't want to be critical to him in his relationship. I just got to keep building my patience up and praying. You know, I don't want to be judgmental, and I just got to point the way to Jesus. Say, you know, be sober. Stop smoking weed, man. You know, pray to God and ask him where he wants to take you in your life. That's the most important thing. Don't go to school just for money, or just, you know, to do something. Follow your passions. Go to school for your passion. You know, if you want to do something like carpentry or woodworking, I think you should try it first before doing a 1.5 year long course, to be honest. You know, to drop out of the course, or to find out you don't like it and end up like me, almost 40 and depressed, you know, in a job and depressed and feeling like a slave. Take the time to do things properly, and again, take the time to pray and really ask God what he wants for you. So, really excited to, like I was saying, Sharon, you know, sister, she really is bringing it. That's another one, like her and Jerome, and Robert, and Rob Decker. We're going to be doing some more podcasts with Rob Lumberg at the Real Apologetics Ministry. Very exciting, everybody. I love you. I'm going to start playing guitar more. I think that's about it. So this is what's on my mind. My Sean's Morning Coffee. 29 minutes, 30 minutes already. Wow. Now the question is, can I get the outro to work? That's the real question, huh? I'm using a new program, and I like it. You know, the technology is coming along. I'm starting to really get a clear vision of what I'm doing. More clear. It's not like I didn't have one, but everything takes time, one day at a time. And it's cool around here, like I'm starting to really organize. When the guys come back, when we do a multiple person podcast, it's going to be better. But again, one day at a time. So let's see if this is going to work, because I don't know what's going on. Is it that one? Maybe like that, and then like that.
Thank you for joining us today on What's on My Mind, Sean's Morning Coffee. Please like our Facebook page, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and follow us on Twitter. For questions or comments, please visit us at www.serving-god-podcast-network.com. This episode was created during the month of
March
in the year 2018 and is owned and created by the Serving God Podcast Network. All rights are reserved. You may not reproduce this episode, the live stream itself, or any recording of this audio and visual content, for any reason, in whole or in part, without the expressed written permission of their respective copyright holders. Please contact us first. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you. From the Serving God Podcast Network team.